Alright, welcome! This is the demo of Blind Descent, a Mars-based underground survival and crafting game where we explore the depths of the Red Planet and uncover its miseries. And one of the more interesting mechanics is that we actually adapt and mutate to survive in this alien environment. Okay, this is the only playable characters, looks like. So, let's start. Okay, looks like we arrived.
Good. You're awake. Nice to have you back, Pathfinder. I'm Hollowwatch, your AI companion. I suspect you are experiencing some disorientation and possibly amnesia as a result of your physical trauma. May I suggest you start investigating the immediate area to determine what our next steps should be?
Okay, where am I?
You are currently within the Hyperion excavation site on Mars. The elevator transporting you and the rest of the crew crashed. There are other survivors, but they're no longer in the vicinity. And you made it all in one piece too. I think some of your physiological readings are a bit unexpected. But that may be just your body reacting to the planetary environment. Anyway, shall we get moving? Very good. You move, I will guide.
Okay, let's look around. I'm not going up.
Light at the end of the tunnel. This is quite extraordinary. In all the simulations I ran, I never could have predicted this.
Okay, let's lower the music.
You need to be very careful here, Pathfinder.
Nice. Okay. Okay, we have dried leaf. Can I craft? Okay, we have a bow. Okay. Okay, now what's that? I definitely need to find some branches or sticks. Okay, let's grab everything. Okay.
Don't be alarmed, Pathfinder. The eye is just a warning to potential predators. It can't really see you. At least, I don't think it can.
Oh, some trees. What was that? Okay, finally found some. Okay, I believe we are hungry. Okay.
Look at those creatures, Pathfinder. They look and act almost exactly like animals from Earth. That shouldn't be possible. For life to evolve the same way twice is statistically absurd. Yet another mystery to solve.
I keep hearing things, but I don't see anything. Okay. Finally. Let's break it.
I'm detecting a scanner up ahead. You should pick it up. Someone from the crew must have dropped it.
course, we're gonna check that one out. Here we have a lot of room. Alright, no, not backpack. Let's craft something. Stone axe, stone hammer. Right. Let's craft the stone axe.
You managed to build a satisfactory axe. Good job. Next, you'll need to start a fire, preferably without injuring yourself. Not only will a fire keep your body temperature optimal, it will also allow you to thoroughly cook foodstuffs, boil water to make it safe to drink, and keep away any hostile entities we may encounter. You'll need rocks, wood, and dry material to start a fire. I can guide you to the supplies you need.
How am I gonna craft a spear? Just keep rolling. Okay. I guess we go. Okay. Oh, we need a workbench. Okay. Then a stone sword. This needs heavy branch. Okay. Let's craft a stone dagger, just in case. Food. Nothing.
That's Jake's scanner. I'm not picking up his signal anywhere nearby though, or anyone else's for that matter. He must have come through here at some point. At least his equipment is still operational. Let's try to learn more about this place while we consider our next move. Start by scanning the local flora. I need to know what's safe to eat and what isn't.
Okay, we're gonna use a scanner to analyze objects. Okay. Let's scan it. What's already highlighted? Oh, there's some kind of...
This one is poisonous to eat. Keep it off your menu, Pathfinder.
Looks like I cannot scan the tortoise. Right. I cannot scan this. Oh, this is some alien corn. I'm not gonna eat that.
Interesting. You could carry water. My superior three-dimensional imaging skills inform me that object is the correct size and shape for carrying water.
Okay.
It's disturbingly alien on the outside, but my scans show the kernel is safe to eat.
I hear some kind of horse. Okay, let's try to eat this one.
we know you won't immediately starve to death, I recommend we look to utility and protection next. You should make an axe. You'll need to gather some rocks, some wood, and some vine to craft one. I will mark the resources on your interface.
Okay, that's a lot of food. Great. Now we won't starve. Right, I don't need this. Okay, a lot of things going on.
You should grab those glowing orbs, Pathfinder. They'll make a good basic light source, or you can craft a lantern if you prefer.
Oh. I'm definitely gonna grab that. Alright then, let's craft this stone axe. We already did that, but... Okay. Okay, let's build a campfire. Looks like we need to. No crafting potential. Where should I? Okay. I'm gonna make a campfire here. No, we need stone. Okay, let's look for some stone. Oh, we can go down here. So far so good. Alright. Yep, I can use that. Let's... This is a bit scary. Okay. And now let's build a campfire.
I found a plant in your vicinity that might work as a water container. A successfully lit fire. And after a cursory status check, I see your body is free from burns. Now you can start cooking food and boiling water. It's wise to never trust any standing water you find here. You should always boil it first. We know where to find water, but transporting it is another matter. We'll need to find you an object suitable for holding liquid. Keep an eye out for anything that might work, and I'll do the same.
Okay, we already found. Damn. Can I roast some food?
Huh.
Oh, we don't have anything.
That was quite clever of you.
Alright.
I'm afraid you're going to be stuck here until we find a way out, or until help comes from the surface, even if that is statistically highly unlikely. There is a high chance this site has a day-night cycle like Earth's. In anticipation of that, we need to find you a safe place to sleep. If I may, I'd recommend building a leaf bed. Your delicate frame is far too fragile to risk shelter in anything less.
Okay.
Luckily, you only need wood and leaves to build one. I'll help you track down the resources.
Alright, we are full. Okay, I'm gonna use or place them over there. Okay. So we need a leaf bed. Okay. Long branch, log. We needed logs. Okay. I'm gonna put down this one here. Okay, let's go to our leaves. Okay, let's grab a log. Can I grab more? No. Oh. And a long branch. Yep, this is where the... Survive the night.
Apparently, my predictions about there being a day-night cycle here were correct. Not surprising at all. My predictions being correct, I mean. The dark is unpredictable enough already back on Earth. Down here, we have no idea what to expect. You must be prepared for anything.
Okay, let's equip the lantern. Can I craft anything with... workbench for that. Alright. Okay, we need some kind of leaves. This is where we get. Yep. Okay. No, we need one more log. Okay. Nice. Really great to see. There's some kind of mechanics behind it, or physics.
Excellent. We've successfully acquired the main necessities for human survival: food, water, and shelter. This is just the foundation of what we'll need to keep you alive, though. You need to survive until help arrives, or until we find a way to get you out of here. I've created a new interface for you, aimed at keeping you alive. I've named it Adaptations. Please open your Adaptations interface now.
So, adaptations are a set of suggestions designed to improve your chances of survival and help you catch important details. It's completely up to you whether or not you follow these suggestions. But our recommended actions will boost your chances of survival. Okay? Okay, we're gonna check out the categories. Alright. Select from these. Explore the environment to gain a better understanding of where you are. These are tasks. Right. And where is that? Oh, we need to select this. Oh, okay. So it's basically quests.
Good choice. I'm updating your active task list. Building a workbench will help you craft more advanced tools. It's a smart goal to focus on, and the bench should be relatively easy to build. Even full darkness is upon us now. Be very careful.
Split log. Oh, nice. Few furnitures. Okay. Let's put down now.
Do you see that strange growth over there on that tree you cut into earlier? It definitely wasn't there before. You should scan it.
What do you mean? Something over there. Some kind of bug.
Pathfinder, do you see that? What is this growth? I've never seen anything like it before. Scan it quickly. Wow, this is fascinating, if rather alarming. This organism is displaying overtly aggressive behavior. Bitter extrapolation suggests the cluster will continue to expand exponentially. That means it will eventually grow over any structures you've built as well, potentially destroying them in the process. I wonder if this is how the whole ecosystem works here. It's impossible to say right now. It seems to be completely alien. Unfortunately, it's even worse than it looks. The infection extends below the surface as well.
That's great. I was planning on building here. Okay, let's get some logs. Okay. Oh, nice.
Excellent. You now have a dedicated workspace.
Now we can craft heavy branch. We need heavy branch for that. Firefly bladder. I think we saw firefly. Okay. Healing bandages. Alright. Let's get a long branch. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, let's grab this. So, where can I equip this one? Yep, hunters can be held in your left hand or attached to your waist. Okay. So, we need heavy branches. Okay.
Huh. You survived the first night. Not what I was expecting. In any case, it'd be best to focus on procuring some protection and weapons for now. There are dangerous creatures about. The better your gear is, the better your chances of survival. I've updated your task list as requested. Crafting a full set of armor, even just a wooden one, may greatly improve your chances of survival here.
Okay, this is what we need to scan.
Well, this is fascinating. The infection seems to possess certain restorative properties. You see how the growth is concentrated on the damaged area of the tree. I suspect it will eventually fully regenerate the organic material. It's completely alien. I recommend not disturbing it for now, at least until we have a deeper understanding of its function and behavior. Based on my scans, this infection appears to function as a sort of restorative agent for the ecosystem here. It only seems to grow on the trees you've cut and areas close to your constructions. My hypothesis is that these growths, this infection, will appear more often the more you establish yourself in this environment. If I am correct, which I usually am, the infection may very well end up enveloping and breaking down your structures and belongings, much like how killer T-cells destroy dangerous cells in the human body. I'm afraid I have no idea how to contain the spread of the mass at present. Continue to scan any similar growths you find, and I will do what I can to come.
Oh. Looks like unequipping the lantern and skipping the dialogue is the same button. Okay. Let's get more heavy branches. But I cannot. Why can't I shut this one down? Okay. Okay. Okay, 4 more. It has a lot of health. Okay, I cannot cut down these trees. Okay, 5 more. Okay, now we can store the logs. Right, how many heavy branches do we have? Okay, a few. I think that should be enough for at least just armor. Okay, there will be a lot of bubble gums here. Okay, we have at least 1. Come on, come on. Try to chop damage everything. Okay, did I go everything here? Looks like. Okay, now let's see the chest plate. Okay, and the legs, wooden leg plates.
Oh, well done. I must admit, I did worry that creating a set of armor might be beyond your capabilities.
You're looking nice.
Well, happy to be proved wrong for once. Now, be sure to keep that armor on at all times for your own safety. And remember, You're only as good as your equipment. Make sure you keep an eye on wear and tear.
Can I rotate this one? Okay. Car shovel. We don't have. Coating, healing, refine. Okay. Deer leather. Okay, I'm gonna craft one more spear. Okay, we need a long branch for it.
Pathfinder, I am picking up a distress call. Patching it through now.
Hello. Does anyone read me? This is Akan. Hello. I made it to the rendezvous point, but I'm hurt badly. Are you there? Captain, Hannah, did anyone else make it out alive?
I have pinpointed Hakon's location. The call is coming from near that massive pillar we saw earlier. I'm marking the spot now. We need to hurry. His condition sounds critical.
Alright, let's go. What was that?
Thank God someone made it. I thought I would die here alone. My eyes aren't so good. Is that you, Captain? Pathfinder? But how are you here? Alive? We saw the elevator. It was an inferno. Have you found anyone else? I haven't been able to reach any of them.
Did anyone else make it?
Captain, Hannah, Jake, they were alive the last time I saw them. I tried to keep up with them, but everyone was running. I ran too. Everyone scattered when it came.
What do you mean, eat?
A monster. We thought you were dead. No life signs. Elevator was ash. Jake tried to reach you on comms, but we got nothing from you. Captain made the call. Move or die waiting. We made the wrong call, didn't we?
No, I haven't seen anyone.
Then it's over. We are all that's left. Guess none of us were ever gonna get out of here.
Did you try to contacting this surface?
Many times. All the comms are down. There's no power. Jake reckoned the crash killed everything. Captain said a rescue would take at least 2 weeks. We couldn't wait around that long. Had to survive. Look where that got us.
Okay, that's a big bug that he's resting on. Okay, what happened?
After the crash, we found this place. We needed water. Had to survive. But the monsters, huge white things, they came for us. We all just ran, got separated. They went one way, I went another. Not sure which direction they went. East, maybe?
Is there anything I can do to help?
Help? No, not for me. Not now. Nothing but a miracle could help me now. You got one of those? Didn't think so. Just go Pathfinder. There's nothing you can do for me.
Okay, what should I do now?
Try and find the others. And if they're alive, find a way out of here. Don't let this be all for nothing.
Okay, we're gonna do that. I will stay with you until the end.
The end is already here for me, friend.
Poor guy.
There may still be other members of your crew left alive. I haven't picked up any signals yet, but I will continue to try. Hakan thought the rest of the team went east, but I'm detecting traces of human-made objects near that column.
Near that column. Which column? Let's grab these. We're gonna loot everything. Okay.
This place is interesting. There's no way any of this is natural. Keep going. Let's see what we can discover. You should investigate the area. Use the scanner. I have analyzed the scan data and compiled a report. I cannot tell you exactly what to expect here. All I can say is it's dark, and I suspect there may be dangerous creatures using that darkness to their advantage.
Okay.
We need to make sure you're fully prepared before you enter.
Okay, we might need a shield.
I strongly suggest ensuring you have a weapon, some armor, and a light source at the very least.
Okay, let's see. Can we craft a bow?
If you could gather some healing items as well, my calculations suggest that would give you a higher chance of survival.
Banana leaf. Okay. Sometimes you will have the opportunity to scan an area. This will reveal predicted information about your preparation requirements and current status. Before you venture forth, It is highly advised that you have at least a moderate level of preparation for each suggested item. This will help ensure you are better prepared for exploration. Going unprepared can lead to severe consequences, such as permanent injury or even death. Okay, we are good to go. We don't have healings. Right. There's my lantern. Okay, can I build a crafting bench here? I need at least a lantern. Okay. Sticks and spit log. Okay. Tree here. Really? No. That might be. What was that? Oh. Okay, there's a lot of them. I just have a problem. Let's get back to where we were before. What are these? Alright. Well done. going like this. Okay, we need this. We need a light.
This is some kind of alien structure. There is nothing comparable to it on Earth, according to my records. I suspect there's still a lot more to uncover here. Let's keep exploring, Pathfinder. These devices all look to be alien. I can find no matches to them in my archives. Everything seems to be inactive, however. Well, except for that big cylinder. That does have power.
Okay. Now we have power.
Every living thing in the vicinity knows exactly where to find us. Let's take another look around and see if anything has changed.
Okay, great. That little shit. Okay. Wow. Silkworm. Okay, let's go inside. I cannot. Okay, of course we're gonna loot it.
Interesting specimen. I suggest you scan it, Pathfinder. Let's see what we can learn.
Let's drop one.
My scans indicate that they will rot very quickly if you disconnect them from that mass. I advise you to scan the main body. It might reveal more information about this whole thing. Wait, do you see that? There's some kind of creature ahead.
Okay. Spitting bombardier, Beetle's bladder. We're gonna loot that.
Remarkable. I think these are computers.
Okay, we're gonna inspect the computers. Okay. Cool, of course, we're gonna loot them.
Interesting. I'm not finding this language anywhere in my database, and I have every known human language in my database. Give me a moment here. Aha! I've got it! Let me upload the decryption key. There we go. Now you should be able to read any instance of this unknown language you come across.
That's convenient. Lock reason. Biohazard containment. Okay. Initiate unlock sequence. Okay, let's initiate it. More effects healing. It looks great. Let's go inside.
Turing's grace. What is that? You should scan this. I need to know what we're facing here. The results are interesting. Whatever this organism is, it's everywhere, and it's pulsing in a most biological way. My scan indicates this substance closely matches the one we found earlier. The main difference is that the biomarkers are far more concentrated here. This one is clearly stronger. Logic suggests we're getting closer to the source of this organism, where the initial infection began to spread from.
There are eggs here. Oh, shit. Okay. Aliens. Oh. Infected silkworm. Okay, I have an explosion barrel. Oh. What's that? Slicer beetle. Slicer claw. Okay, interesting. Which way? I suppose we cannot go over there.
I don't see any way around these pipes, at least not for the moment. We'll have to try and shut the gas down ourselves. I'm detecting an energy cable supplying power to the pipes. If you follow it, maybe we can shut it down from the source.
Okay, we're gonna shut those down. Yeah, we need these, it looks like. What was that? Sulfur piece, grey glue. Gonna take those. Now what happened here? Well, this is a very long demo. Oh, well. Let's lie down. Oh, I can sleep. Okay. I probably won't use them next. No, I cannot. Okay, it heals a little bit.
To all known schematics, I'd say this was a classroom. Let's take a look around and see what we can find.
Some kind of research. Okay, let's go back. Oh shit. Can I fight this? I can.
Mind your step, Pathfinder. It's almost as if this area suffered a continued explosion.
Okay. Explosive barrels. Got to do something here.
I do not have a good feeling about this at all. The infection is growing. It's much denser here. By Turing, it's everywhere. We must be really close to the source now.
Of course. We gotta loot everything. Now let's see. Okay, let's grab an explosive barrel. These are really annoying. See anything? No.
The infection is very dense here. Be careful, Pathfinder. I wonder if the rest of the team found this too. Keep an eye out for any signs of them. You see that console? Check that first. Any data we can acquire will be a bonus. I don't see any way to force the lock open. We'll need to find another way to access the room.
Organic restoration system. Initial trials of the organic restoration systems are positive. The substance is active in a test sector of Habitat 61 and is performing as expected. It successfully identifies damage to local flora and initiates repairs by re-assimilating the original displaced biomass. Since resource containment isn't a primary issue here, the system should be highly effective at maintaining ecological stability. We are drafting a plan for a phased rollout to all remaining sectors. Okay, something to do.
Look at those logs. Someone's been here. That locked door was opened and closed just recently. It must have been the rest of your team. And look at the power grid. It should lead straight to the door, but instead it seems to have been routed through that central tube, and there's currently no power being fed through the grid. It doesn't make any sense. We may need to restore power to the tube in order to redirect it to the door. That could be risky, though.
Okay. Not enough power. Alright.
Oh, wonderful. There appears to be a giant, monstrous creature locked inside the tube. These points around the tube look like empty power slots. Although your guess is as good as mine why anyone would want to let that giant monster out. I think you should check that computer console. It might give us more information about this room.
Alright, we go this way then.
Such a strange place. All these creatures we keep coming across. It looks like they were created, modified by something. And then, this infection. It seems to have made everything down here worse.
Okay, another case with that.
Oh my. Scan the bodies, and I'll try to identify them. Well, these are not members of our team. I don't know who they are. They're part of a Hyperion expedition, but their profiles have been completely redacted in my data files.
Okay, nothing over here. Nope. I cannot go over there. Needle nose. That little bag. Okay, I suppose we go up here. Okay, maybe light? No. No. Let's try to use this. Okay, it's not working. Again. Okay, we got the battery. Okay, so we got the battery over there, then there should be a battery over here. I just didn't saw. Okay, let's see. Where is that battery? Oh, there it is. Okay, we're gonna fight that big bug.
So far, so good. You should be able to restore power and open up the door now. Just make sure you're prepared for anything. I'm detecting a poisonous gas leak. Also, the monster is now uncontained.
Oh, I cannot go over there. At least it doesn't chase me. That's just great. Whoa. We have hours.
It seems you've come back to reality. Now, I've never mollycoddled you before, Pathfinder, and I won't start now. That plant you touched, it changed you on a genetic level. Your body now shares biomarkers with the alien fauna around us. It all makes sense now. Those strange physiological readings I detected in your DNA when we first crashed, you must have been infected the moment you landed here. It seems exposure at this level has activated the mutation embedded within you. You're able to access the alien connection now. This connection you have with these alien creatures, I've named it symbiosis. The more infected you become, the more like them you become. I'm unable to fully predict what that means for you. You could be gaining new abilities, or slowly losing yourself. I just don't know yet. For the present, this power supply might well be the only thing keeping you alive. But I can't tell if you're stable, or what will happen next. What saves you today could kill you tomorrow. All we can do for now is monitor you and see how you might interact with it. I know that's a lot to take in, but do try to keep up. There's something else I need to tell you. Now, the exposure you had to that plant, it altered you. Scientifically speaking, it has caused a mutation within your biological systems. The way you were able to open the way out, that's an aspect of the mutation. Your body is communicating with the organisms around you in ways I can't even determine right now. Next time we find another plant of that species, you should scan it. I might be able to tell you more about it then. That's all I have for you right now. We should carry on searching for the others. We need to find a way out of here. Now.
Okay. Let's see that mutation. Telekinesis, yep. And it's equipped. Okay. Let's find the exit.
Do you see what I see? This is a map. A map of this whole place. And if I'm interpreting this correctly, which I am, of course, this console here controls the lockdown that's in place. Luckily, it seems we can also lift the lockdown. And we need to lift it if we want to get out of here.
Okay. Let's deactivate it.
We definitely triggered something. Let's hope it was only the lockdown and not something more consequential. You see that light there? That should be the exit.
But before that, Phase 6 of the Genesis project is complete. The combination of local and foraging genetic materials has produced unexpected results. At first the subjects resisted change, but the newer generations no longer fight it. Instead, they accept it, reshaping themselves to fit the transformation. This is more than adaptation. They are becoming something completely new. Okay, and it's just a log entry. The system has gone beyond its original purpose. The neural clusters beneath the surface are no longer following their programming. They are changing of their own accord, pulling in outside elements in order to grow larger. This is no longer just a biological infection. It is a thinking entity. Not the way we think, but it has awareness. The system remembers. Okay. They did some stuff here. Okay, so we tested subject 177 using controlled exposure. At first it reacted as expected, minor cellular changes, a faster metabolism, but after error data corrupted cycles, the transformation was undeniable. The subject's neural pathways shifted, its instincts grew sharper, and its vision expanded to detect heat airto. Unseen wavelengths. This was not mutation, it evolved. Okay. Okay, so they evacuated. Alright.
And that's our exit. There's a lot to process here, and I don't just mean the presence of an actual alien base on Mars. We found human remains from a previous expedition that no one knows about, but no sign of the rest of your own team. On top of that, you're harboring some form of genetic mutation that has given you beyond human powers.
So now we are proper Martians.
And we're back. Back in our lovely jungle. The lake has drained? I think it's safe to say that lifting the lockdown did have follow-on effects after all. Wait, is that a hatch? There is nothing natural here at all, is there? Let's go. We need to check this out. This is incredible. This organism is reacting to you. It recognizes something within you. I think it's safe for you to touch it. Try grabbing that vine. You can use this to descend, Pathfinder, provided you trust your grip.
Okay, strange.
You should explore this place, Pathfinder. I'm detecting signs of mutation here. There is a pit here, Pathfinder. I'm detecting an underwater network of tunnels beneath us.
Okay. I don't wanna go down. Let's see the hatch. Oh. Alright, looks like that was the end. I really enjoyed it. I will keep looking for this one. And we will see if we will play this one. Thanks for watching.